Hare Krishna, Śrī Bilvamangal Thakur Samadhi. Although born in a South Indian Brahmin family, Śrī Bilvamangal Thakur fell down with a prostitute named Cintāmaṇi, who ultimately satisfied his deepest desire. He became attached and rabid with lust. Even immediately after performing the Shraddha rituals for his deceased father, he ran to enjoy her. A raging storm and tossing waves could not deter him. In lustful delusion, he held a corpse to cross a turbulent river. Finding the gate locked, he scaled the wall by grabbing a cobra, which he foolishly saw as a rope. Seeing Bilvamangal soaking wet, burning with desire, totally exhausted, Cintāmaṇi advised him, "You're so much attached to this lowly bag of flesh and bones. Better you become attached to serving the blissful Lord Govinda. Go to Vrindavan and there you will find complete satisfaction and eternal happiness." On the way to Vrindavan, Bilvamangal's material desires seized him. He lusted after a Brahmana's wife. Ashamed of his polluted desires, he gouged out his eyes with the lady's hairpin. Blind Bilvamangal was determined not to be distracted from the spiritual path of any material object. Receiving Diksha from Somagiri, he got the name Leela Sukha for his expertise in describing the Madhurya Leela of Radha and Krishna. He felt so much ecstasy from singing about Govinda's pastimes and playing his veena that millions of sense objects became insignificant. In Vrindavan, Sri Krishna would personally give Bilvamangal prasadam and lead him to a safe resting place. At first, Leela Sukh didn't know the identity of this sweet Vrajavasi boy. Then one day, Bihari Lal played his captivating flute for the blind man. Suddenly, Bilvamangal became mad with desire to behold the beautiful sweet form of Shyam Sundar. Realizing that this Vrajavasi boy was actually the lord of his life and the love of his heart, he reached out to touch Krishna. Playful Gopal touched Bilvamangal's hand, laughed lovingly, and ran away. Sighing, Bilvamangal said, "You can run away from my hand, but you cannot never leave my heart." Leela Sukha wrote many verses and songs full of Krishna Prem. Krishna Karnamrita, his famous work, was one of the first authentic books to reveal the supreme position of Srimati Radharani in Sri Krishna's Vrindavan Madhurya Leela. The latter writings of the six Goswamis, Ramanand Rai, Prabodhananda Saraswati, Krishna Das Kaviraj, Vishwanath Chakravarti, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur expanded this idea. They developed the concept of exclusively serving and worshipping Srimati Radharani, the Queen of Vrindavan and the supreme controller of even Krishna himself. Sri Thakur Bhaktivinod writes in Sharnagati, "By serving the lotus feet of Sri Radha, the daughter of Rishabhanu, I will become a maidservant of one of the gopis in Vraja. I will always try to bring happiness to Sri Radha. Within my heart, I know that Radha's pleasure is Krishna's source of joy. Therefore, I never desire to abandon Radha's lotus feet for Krishna's solitary company. The Sakhis are my best friends and teachers about the love uniting Radha and Krishna. As one of their maidservants, I will serve Radha's lotus feet, which fulfill all desires. I myself am partial. I always support Radhika. There may be some who live apart from her. Let them live as they prefer. But I will always remain fixed at the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani." Krishna Karnamrita is an extremely exalted scripture meant for the most advanced devotees. But the most merciful Krishnadas, Kaviraj, wrote Sarana Garangada. This commentary helps devotees savor the sublime nectar of Krishna Karnamrita. Simply by reading it, one will be attracted to Radha Govinda's Vrijalila. His samadhi is in Gopinath Bazar,